Welcome to MarathonJourney.com v3.13, where I use the Jeff Galloway Run, Walk, Run training program to turn myself from a night owl to a night hawk. And why is that? Well, we got up at 4:30 in the morning to start today's run. We totaled 23 and a quarter miles, but we had one new one in the group who wasn't going as far as we were. So we had to get up early to put in 8 miles first before we let them come in and do their 15. So that was nice. We felt good, 40 degrees at the start. So it was very, very chilly, which was nice. And then the sun came out and the clouds burned off. It was a very, very clear day and probably in the high 50s, maybe 60 degrees here at the finish, and that was just pleasant. We ran 8 miles as one run prior to our new runner showing up, and then we ran 3 5-mile loops. And what that allowed us to do is, as the sun came out, got to pull off a jacket, and then for the final loop actually pulled my long sleeve off and threw a new shirt on, so it was dry and a little bit cooler, and that works out really well. Also, another thing you can do is stage your nutrition. I use Jawbreakers and Island Boost. So what I do is, if I'm going to run a 5-mile loop, I'll make sure I have 5 Jawbreakers and an Island Boost in a very small baggie. And if my pouch is completely out when we hit for the exchange of water bottles, I can just grab that baggie, dump it in my pouch, and I'm ready to go for another 5. Hey, anything to save a little time and make it more convenient. It's also a little cleaner when you put everything together and finally decide to take the leftovers home. And we always have plenty for everybody. But 23, that means we're 6 weeks about then away from Walt Disney World Marathon, because that means in 3 weeks we're going to be running 26.2 out here as a training run, and then it'll be 3 weeks for Disney for another 26.2 for the Disney World Marathon. Here's hoping that your training is going just as wonderfully well. How do you feel after 23 and a quarter miles? I feel great. Time to go home, get some things done, maybe jump in the jacuzzi a little bit later on, and enjoy the rest of the day. But you can't enjoy the day unless you get out and run first, and that won't happen unless you open the door. Put one foot in front of the other, and if you do that, I'll be seeing you out here on the road. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention the Garmin Forerunner 620. Do you know why I forgot to mention it? Because it performed absolutely flawlessly, perfectly in sync with the Garmin 610. Everything went out just fine over Bluetooth, and the live track for the entire 23 and a quarter miles went out, and then uploaded everything to Garmin Connect when I was done. So far, so good. Garmin Forerunner 620. One thumb up, because I'm holding the camera with the other one.